I'm scared. I don't know why I'm so scared, but I'm scared.
She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something about her features. You'll find her beauty goes much deeper once you get to meet her.
Hello, you guys. Guess what? Guess what we're gonna do today? We're in my kitchen. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? We're gonna cook together. Yep. You heard it here first. We're gonna cook together. Also, I'm realizing right now that my hair is like not as cute as I thought it was gonna turn out, but like it's fine. Trial and error with this curly hair, you know? But today we're gonna make something very special. We're gonna make, you like my love spoon? Thank you, Tommy. Love this thing. We're gonna make some arroz con gandules. Let me try that again. We're gonna make some arroz con gandules. Yes, we're gonna make some rice and beans in this bitch because where's my, oh, they're literally in front of my face, because I want rice and beans, but Meech doesn't really like white rice with like the red beans on the side. He likes them like all mixed together. And I've honestly, not gonna lie to you guys, I've never made this before. So I called my mom, was like, hey mom, how do you do this? She gave me a little rundown. I read a recipe online. I'm pretty sure I can do it. My theory about Spanish food, Puerto Rican food, is that like everything is beans. So if you know how to make red beans, if you know how to make a pot of beans, you basically know how to make everything. It's like a little different of a variation. So let's cook together. I don't know how I'm really gonna film this, like format wise, but like I guess we can just cook together and see what happens. So I guess we can talk about ingredients. So first and foremost, you're gonna need some rice, obviously. This is about 3 cups of rice, and it's in the strainer because we're gonna wash it. If you don't wash your rice, I'm judging you. Your chicken and your rice, if you don't wash those things, and your pork really any meat except for steak, like beef, you should be washing. If you don't, I'm judging you. But we need 3 cups of rice. Then we need a can of gandules. This, I don't know if, I honestly, they say green pigeon peas. I don't know if there's another kind that aren't green and I got the wrong kind, but we're gonna see. We're really just gonna see. Then you're gonna need some oil. I'm gonna use olive oil, but you can use regular vegetable oil. My mom usually uses regular vegetable oil, but I'm gonna be bougie. I'm gonna use regular oil. I mean olive oil. Then you're gonna need sofrito. This is homemade by my grandma, which means it's crack, which I feel like this needs to be shaken. Yeah, there we go. Does it smell okay? It smells, oh my god, it smells like my grandma's house. I love it. I love it. Sofrito. That literally smells like my grandma's house. I love it. Okay, sofrito, which if you don't have a grandma to make this for you, you can get it store-bought. This one is store-bought. I literally bought this over a year ago and I've never used it because much rather have my grandma's kind, but this one already has tomato in it, so I guess that deletes one of the other. I actually didn't realize that it has tomato already in it, but if you don't have tomato, I'm going to be using tomato paste because my grandma's does not have the tomato in it yet. So tomato paste, you can also use tomato sauce, but I generally like tomato paste. Yeah, anyway. Then you're also going to need Sazon, Adobo, key. This is just like Goya, sponsor me. Salt, pepper, crucial. And then also some fresh garlic. Not everybody uses this, but I love fresh garlic, so I do. I say this like I've made this before. I haven't, but when I make beans and stuff, fresh garlic goes in it. And then also a Pepsi just to keep you going, you know, keep you going. Okay, and then you're also gonna need a big pot. So first and foremost, I'm gonna prep my rice just by rinsing it. Hold on, let me give you a better angle. Just rinse it with cold water until the water runs clear. It gets all the starch out and makes it so that it's not as sticky. Although I love sticky rice, but this isn't a sticky rice recipe. Okay, just rinse that, and then honestly I'm just gonna sit it in the sink so that it doesn't like leak everywhere. And then we're gonna open our beans and rinse those as well. I know some people don't rinse their beans, but they're all slimy and stuff, and that kind of grosses me out, so I'm gonna rinse these too. This is fun. I'm already having fun with you guys. Also, yes, I kind of cheated in terms of like the rest of the meal, and at the grocery store they had like already seasoned chicken thighs for like $7, and I was like, I'm gonna just get these, put a little more seasoning on them because I don't trust the store, and throw that in the oven and make it easy. So that's what I did. I'm gonna get my other strainer, which is way too big for 1 can of beans, but that's all I got. And same thing, rinse them. Oh wait, no, these are the right color. They look so green on the can, but now that I see them in the strainer, these are definitely the color that my grandma uses, so we're good. Okay, so now I'm gonna set you up over by the stove so that we can get cooking. Let's go. Okay, so we've got our big pot, well, large pot. It's basically, I mean, if you're really Puerto Rican, then you would use a caldero, but I don't have one because my mom has yet to give me one, so she's rude. But I'm gonna put this on, medium-high heat. And we're going to start, well, first we're gonna start by letting the pot heat up. But the first thing we're gonna put in there is oil. And this is gonna sound weird. But our measuring, our unit of measuring is going to be the spoon for this recipe. I know that sounds weird, but that's how my mom taught me. And it works, it just works. She has like a special spoon that she always uses in her house. And this is roughly the size of it. It might be a little bit smaller, so I'm gonna like over pour. But basically, if you have like a regular, like one of these kind of spoons that like come with like a pot, like a, you know, like a cooking utensil set, it's basically about this size. It's like a regular cooking spoon. You know what I mean? Like a serving spoon. So we're going to use that as a unit of measurement. I don't know how much of anything that is, but that's how I cook Spanish food. And it's always worked for me. So that's how I'm going to tell you to do it. Okay? Cool. Okay, so this pot is probably about hot enough now. I'm going to go ahead and fill up 1 spoon with oil, maybe a little bit more because the spoon is smaller than the usual spoon that I would use. And then we're gonna let that oil heat up a little bit and we're gonna get our tomato paste. And we're going to make fry up the tomato paste in the oil first and make sure that like the oil is tomato color, you know? And usually you would use a whole can of tomato sauce for this, but because I'm using tomato paste, I'm using roughly a tablespoon of tomato paste. You can't see that right now because of where I poured it. There's like roughly a tablespoon of tomato paste in there. We're just gonna fry this up in your kitchen. Oh my God, get ready for your kitchen to smell delicious. I feel like you need to be, this isn't, okay, I'm gonna figure out this angle real quick. I feel like that's the best we can do for now. I'm gonna lower this heat because I'm getting popped. Ow! Okay. Now you're gonna grab your sofrito and open the jar, and you're gonna do like a big heaping spoon of this. So I'm just gonna pour, yep, right in there. Get it in that oil. Okay, this flame needs to go down, ma'am. Ooh, oh my God, it smells so good. And basically, sofrito is basically just like a blend of peppers, onions, cilantro, just like a whole bunch of seasonings in one. And it's basically like the base of most Puerto Rican meals. Like you put sofrito in anything and it's gonna taste good, I promise you. Okay, I'm also going to throw in my garlic now and fry this up in here. There's garlic in the sofrito already, but there's just something about putting a little bit of extra garlic that just makes everything taste amazing. Mmm! Oh my God, I'm so happy. This smells like my mom's house and my grandma's house. I love it. Yeah, you basically just want to get this all fried up. It's starting to take color. It looks amazing. I'm gonna put a little bit more sofrito just because. Yeah. And now you're gonna grab your gandules and you're just gonna pour them in here and basically get them all coated with this sofrito mixture. Yep. This is about to be it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So now that all of the gandules are coated, hold on, I need to like set myself up here. Now that they're all coated, you can throw in like your other seasonings. So I'm gonna do a little sprinkle of adobo. This is what I'm putting in it. Okay, yep. And then 1 packet of sazon, and this is really gonna give it its color, the sazon. That's like what makes the rice like yellow looking. It's like really deeply orange. It also has like lots of MSG in it, which is like not very good for you, but like delicious, you know, just fucking delicious. I'm going to just put my rice in here and get the rice all coated with all of the seasoning as well, because we want the rice to like take color and stuff. So you just want to mix it in here. I also always make rice in in my rice cooker, so this could go really wrong, you guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you, this could go really, really wrong. But so far, so good. Okay, now, yeah, you know what I should have got? I should have got the little bouillon cubes, like the beef one or the pork one, because my mom and my grandma usually put like ham in here and stuff, but I'm like not trying to eat pork very often lately. So I've been like trying not to do that. Okay, so now we're gonna fill it up with water. Okay, so basically the measurement for water is interesting too. You basically want to make sure that all of the rice in here is like at the same level, like it's very leveled in here. And then you wanna make sure that the water is an inch above the rice. And the way you do that, this is how my grandma taught me. If you put your thumb in the rice and it comes up to your knuckle, like if the tip of your thumb is touching the rice and the water comes up to your knuckle, that's about an inch. So, well, I'm pouring water everywhere, dog. What the hell is wrong with this thing? Hi, Rex. Okay, no, more water. Yep, that's about right. Okay, so now that the water is in there, we can salt and pepper it. And you kind of want it to be like a little extra salty because it's like the rice is gonna soak that up. So I'm gonna do salt. I'm gonna do pepper. I know this isn't like very measured, but like this is the way I was taught and I don't really know how to teach anybody else any other way, I'm sorry. But it wasn't this like super quick actually. I'm gonna do a little more salt. And then I'm going to mix it all up. This is the first time I'm ever making this, and if it comes out good, I'm gonna be so freaking proud of myself. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, so now that that is all in there, you can basically just cover it. Wait, do I cover it? I don't know. I have to call my mom. Oh my god. Hi.
Hello.
Do I cover it? Do I let it boil without the cut? Like, what do I do?
Okay, say that again?
Do I cover it to let it boil, or?
Yeah, you put the water in already?
Yeah, like it's all in there.
Yeah, cover it, medium flame.
Okay.
And then when the water dries out, not completely, when most of it is dry,
yeah,
then flip it. You gotta fold it over, flip it over.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared of that part.
No, you don't have to. You lower the flame, and if you have to turn it again, it's not a big deal as long as all the grains are cooked. The only reason you're flipping is it so the top
yeah.
much cooked.
Got it.
This is not Jimmy.
Okay.
No, this is Ashley.
Who's that? Who's that?
Who's learning how to cook rice?
Oh.
So this is not Jimmy. I was like, nope, not yet.
I'm the Puerto Rican daughter that always cooks her rice in the rice cooker.
That's it. It's simple. You set it. Yeah. So does Maribel. Maribel says, no, it's just simple rice cooker. You set it, you forget it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Are you doing a video for this, Ash?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you better record that flipping part.
I already said I'm scared about it.
No, you'll be fine. If you have to mix it again, it's fine as long as you're not putting the flame too high so it doesn't burn.
Okay, because I looked up a Pinterest recipe and it told me different things, so I'm not listening to the.
What did it tell you on Pinterest?
It said to leave it uncovered and then to cover it for 20 minutes and then flip it and then another 20. It just seems like a whole lot of.
Yeah, you can't time rice because you never know. It depends on how many pounds you're making, the wattage on your stove.
Yeah.
You can't go by that. You're going to go by high.
Mm-hmm. I used the thumb trick for the water, so we're good. Okay.
There you go, the thumb trick. You added more salt after?
Yep.
You tasted the broth and you put the pork. Did you put olives?
Ugh, no, I don't like olives in mine.
Oh, okay. You don't have to eat them. It's just to add some flavor. All right. Bye.
Bye.
Let me know.
Okay, so I guess I'll let this cook for like 20 minutes and then when it's, better or evaporated, we can come back and flip it. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm so scared, but I'm scared. Okay, y'all. I think it's time to flip. I'm scared. I think I'm gonna switch brushes. Although, is it time to flip? Can't tell. Can't really tell. I feel like flipping won't hurt it though, Yep, okay. So I think I'm gonna switch to a bigger spoon, like this guy right here. I feel like this will be easier to flip with. So I'm going to hold, this is how my mom taught me. I'm going to flip into, flip into the middle. Like start from the middle and then flip towards the center of the pot. Ooh, the bottom was burning. Good thing I decided to flip now. Okay. Okay. I think. Yep, okay. Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh, this is coming along great, you guys. It actually really is. Okay, so obviously it's still mushy, but I'm actually going to lower the flame. Oh my God, taste it a little bit. That tastes delicious. Okay, so I'm gonna let that keep cooking. I lowered the heat to like 2, so like almost low, like medium low, low medium. That was actually not nearly as hard as I expected. I don't know what the hell my problem is. Probably because the last time I tried to do that, I was like 10, you know? So like my dexterity is a little bit better than when I was 10. But wow, I'm very proud of myself. Okay. I actually have to go pick up meat from the train soon, so hopefully this food finishes before I have to go because I want to, you know, show you guys. Anyway, so I will talk to y'all in a bit. Okay, you guys, I ended up having to shut the pot off and just like let it steam for the rest of the time because I had to go pick up meat from the train, but it honestly, it looks pretty legit. I gotta say, it looks like my grandma's right. So let's hope it tastes like it. Let me get a bowl and we can do a taste test. Or a paper plate because we keep it real in this house. Let's see, let's see, let's see. How does it taste? It's hot. Bitch, I did that. Wow. First time. Smelled good. It's like a little, I don't want to say mushy, but like my grandma's is a little drier. But she also like lets it cook for like whenever we have it, it's at like a party and it's been sitting in the pot for like hours. So it might have just like dried out. It might always taste like this when it first comes out the pot. I don't know, I've never really had it straight out the pot. Tastes very peppery. Did I put too much black pepper? Tastes good though. I guess that's this video. We did it. We made rice. We flipped it. We did the whole thing. I'm very proud of it. I'm gonna stop eating it though because I'm gonna wait for dinner. It's only 5:20 and we're not white, so we don't eat dinner at this early. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know a lot of you guys have been asking for a cook with me video, so I finally got it to you and I feel like you'll actually enjoy this recipe. Try it out for yourself. Let me know down in the comments if you will be trying it out or if you've ever had this before. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe before you head on out. I love you and I will see you in my next video.